So I've always sort of had quite painful periods, sort of just got on with them and not really thought too much about it, but sort of in the last 5 years or so, I would say, and certainly the time that I've been with Annette, I've realised that what my experience is like in comparison to hers is very different. Sort of the last 2 years in particular, my symptoms got increasingly worse, so they were typically severe abdominal pain and lower back pain. The lower back pain was something that, from a cricket point of view, I'd spoken to about with a couple of physios, couldn't quite understand where the pain was. They couldn't find any injury. We were completely confused as to what it could be. And that effectively retired me from my bowling career.
It's not normal to be in that amount of pain every month. There was one time I think I came home from work and she was kind of crouched over on the kitchen floor in so much pain. I think we knew that something wasn't quite right.
And then we started the fertility journey to try and have a little Georgie, and it was during that time that the consultants sort of suggested that it was very likely that I had endometriosis and that could be the factor relating to my lower back pain. I remember the really momentous occasion of Scotland women getting to play the first matches at the Grange against Ireland. It was a series that we'd been looking forward to, and for me, I had been asked to open the batting, something that hadn't had too many opportunities before. Again, was really looking forward to that opportunity. And a couple hours before the match started, I realised I was having a flare-up. And about 45 minutes before I went out to bat, I was lying in the changing room floors in the Grange in severe pain. And I remember Sarah Bryce walked in to the changing room, and I was lying on the floor next to some of the kit bags and gave her the fright of her life, because I think she nearly stood on me. She thought I was just another kit bag there. Went to the Institute of Sport, which thankfully I'm a part of, and had incredible support from the doctors there. And they referred me straight away to a consultant for some specialist advice, which, yeah, thankfully allowed me to get some surgery. A week after surgery, I shared a post online, and I had a lot of public support and just a lot of get well soon, and that was really nice to hear. But I had a lot of messages, private messages from people that I'd maybe not spoken to since school, or that maybe I knew through people, and the amount of women that shared their stories, either, oh, that sounds like something similar to me, or I've tried to go to my GP and I've just been told to take painkillers and so on, I couldn't actually quite believe. I had my surgery in February 2023, so a year down the line. From a cricket point of view, I don't have lower back pain anymore, and we finally found the reason as to why I was in so much pain. So I'm not going to say watch this space just yet, but I am bowling again, and I have had one of the best years from a physical perspective from relating to my endometriosis. I've had a few injuries, which has been another challenge, but I've had a brilliant year, and I've realised why I should have got support and gone to see about it earlier. I now realise what more normal feels like. Sport, from that point of view, has absolutely helped me to normalise conversations about periods and make sure that there's support there.
I think it's okay now to demand more from people, your support around you, for those types of things. If you've got an S&C coach, they should know how to help with endometriosis. It's no longer acceptable, I don't think, to just be like, okay, one of my players has that. It's like, what can you do to help that player? I think that's really important. This needs to be taken more seriously. And don't be afraid as a woman, and a woman in sport in particular, to make sure that you're getting the support that you need.
I think when physically your bodies are so precious to you as sports people, you know them better than anybody else. So just trust your instinct when it comes to a lot of things.